Hello!
Tell the people what we're doing, Dennis.
We're forcing 5 colours.
I'm against this from the very beginning. Tell them the rules.
The rules are, for the first pack and a half, 2 packs, Tupac.
For all the 2 packs.
You take land or bomb.
Okay.
Sidisi's probably close to bomb level, right?
Sidisi is Grave Titan Light.
Alright, cool. Grave Titan's a bomb, so this must be a bomb. 3 colours, perfect. The common morph guys, the Abzan guides, your Ponyback brigades, all those, all excellent.
Okay.
Morph in general, excellent, because you can always cast it.
Yep.
Let's go.
So
move it quick.
I, for one, have never gone above 3 colours in a cans draft, and I've been winning a lot. So
I win a lot with this. I won last week when you weren't here with this.
Okay.
But now that you're here, and now that I'm like hyping it up as an archetype, we're gonna fuck it.
Okay, so land or bomb. We've got neither of those things.
Charm or Invocation. It's a 6 ulti deck coming through here.
Invocation is really cool. The curve of Disowned Ancestor into Kintry Invocation is sick.
I don't really like this ulti charm that much.
It's a kill spell,
but for not a lot of great stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Kintry's goal, we'll take it. Archer's Parapets are very good in this deck, and Kintry's very good with that.
Okay.
So, currently we're just playing a pretty good Sultai deck.
Which I'd be fine with, by the way, Dennis.
No. It has happened to me before where I was forcing 5 color, and then I was like midway, like coming into pack 3, and I was like, I have no red cards. So I was just like, oh, I guess I'll do 4 color.
Windscarred Crag versus Abzan Guide.
The answer is probably Abzan Guide.
Is it?
This is probably the best of the cycle.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, every Weapon Master is sick.
I think we take... You need a critical mass of morphs. Here, it's Bloodfell Case.
Okay. I don't like this at all, because we have no red cards.
Not yet. Look, this is good, because we've gotten lands 3rd and 4th pick. We're in the pack, which means probably not anyone else is doing it.
Or they've all done this crap.
Nah, it's going to be fine. Look, we're only in 4 colors so far. Like, this is the kind of deck where sometimes you'll come out. There's a Weapon Master.
Thornwood Falls.
Weapon Master, though.
We can't take no lands if we're forcing 5 colors.
You're right, okay. We'll get the good stuff later. That's fine.
Plus, I kind of want to move back into Sultai.
Nah. This is the kind of deck where you'll come out of pack 1 with 4 cards in your deck.
Yeah.
And be damn happy about it.
Yeah. I for the record...
You've no idea what's going on.
I don't want to do this.
You want 8 to 10 of the lands.
Yeah.
Tri-lands count as, sort of 1.5.
Okay.
If you hit 8, you're going to have to run a little good. If you're 10, you're completely golden.
Really?
Pretty much.
10's the where it's at.
Pretty much, because like there's almost no double. You just don't take any double casting cost spells.
There aren't any.
There's like Arrow Storm and
Arrow Storm is the only playable one.
Okay. Well, at common, you mean?
Sarkin.
Incremental growth. It's a fantastic card.
I don't like it
because sometimes it's terrible.
Yeah. Right. Like, it does nothing when you're behind.
Singing Bell Strike or Smoke Teller.
There's no land here.
Or Bring Low.
I think it's probably Bell Strike.
Bell Strike is very good in this deck because it's 2 mana and it takes a creature out of commission right up until you can start flipping your morphs.
Sure.
Bring Low is okay, but Bell Strike's actually a pretty comparable card for the most part, to be honest.
I often prefer Bell Strike, weirdly enough.
Interesting. Would like to hit a land there. You want to get 4 or 5 lands in pack 1.
So far we have 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you want to be picking mostly gas for packs 2 and 3, really.
Because the payoff of this is you get to pick all the good cards. You don't want to be picking the lands in pack 3.
Mm-hmm. We could have taken that land over the Abzan Guide. I think Abzan Guide's good enough to take, though.
What was the land? It was a
Windscarred
Crag.
It was the white-red one, yeah. There was no land in the Kintry Invocation pack, was there?
There just wasn't one, no.
I don't think there was.
Nor in the Bell Strike pack. There might have been one in the Sidisi pack.
There definitely was.
There was, because you pointed at it as an example.
I think it was the green-white one.
You're right.
We're still, like, if you really want, the Sultai deck can still happen.
Yeah, it's not out of the question. We lose Abzan Guide and Bloodfell Caves.
Which is 2 of our first 6 picks.
Yeah.
Which is pretty rough.
As far as I'm concerned, more than usual, I don't get a say in what we draft here.
Bear's Companion's excellent.
Still no land. Do you think someone's doing this as well?
If they are, we're in trouble.
We're just going to have a pile of cards and no way to cast them.
We have all 5 colours already. We got our blue, we got our red there, and now we're...
Yeah, we do, yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
If someone to our right is doing this, which I'm assuming what you're afraid of,
yeah,
we'll just get all the lands in pack 2.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm not happy whatsoever. Look, no lands. Banner? Or banner is acceptable in this deck?
Actually, kind of.
Really?
To be perfectly honest, yeah. Sometimes you need them.
Is banner where it's at here?
I'm getting kind of scared, so sure. Master of the Way is okay too, but... Do you like Set Adrift? I hate Set Adrift.
I've never cast it.
Mm.
And the reason for that is I never take it. And the reason for that is I don't like it.
Could have answered. You could have lost two-thirds of those answers there.
Yeah, but, you know, you get a little bit of background.
I knew this would happen. I knew the second I was like, hey, let's force this archetype. Because I forced it last week and it went swimmingly.
Bellstrike?
Or
Vandals. Vandals, probably.
Good card. Plus, it's keeping in with this
Sultai.
like reasonable plan.
Of actually playing Sultai.
Howling is pretty good.
Yeah.
Also in Sultai. Wii Fate's pretty good also in Sultai.
Team or banner, though?
Nah, we can get banners whenever we want.
Really?
I'm kind of falling out of the plan here, and much to my chagrin. Because we have 7 good Sultai cards.
So we're just in Sultai at this stage?
For now. But I haven't given up hope yet.
I have.
Scout the Borders.
It's a Sultai card.
But it's also a fixing card.
Is it?
Yeah.
Creature or land, I guess. You want to be getting a creature with it, though.
Yeah. Hey, that comes with Sidisi.
It does. Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My presence here brought the draft back to a reasonable scenario.
Which isn't usually the case. Usually it's the other way around.
Only in Cube.
I think I'm the more conservative one overall anyway.
Sure, but in Cube I go wacky.
Yeah, I hate it.
Goblin Slide versus Tagum Scheming.
Neither.
Neither of them are good. Siegecraft is miserable.
Okay. Question.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Well, Dennis, you wanted to force 5 colors, and I went, okay, Dennis.
But we didn't get the Lance didn't happen.
Yeah. So I feel like at this point, we're probably in Sultai, unless the first thing we see is a Triland.
Narset.
Can't play Narset. We can't play Narset. We can't play Narset.
So what do you think we take? Probably the Smoke Teller, maybe? Heart Piercer?
Jesus, Smoke Teller, that's miserable.
I mean, it's like crippling Chiller Smoke Teller.
Is it Scarred Barons?
For what?
It allows us to splash Abzan Guide if we want to.
Sure.
Did you just... Why did you do that?
Because we're doing it.
Necropolis Fiend. For the love of God, if you pick Saltwater Cliffs over Necropolis Fiend, I will walk out of this house and I will never speak to you again.
Well, it's Swiftwater Cliffs, so that's fine then, right?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
okay.
Saltwater Cliffs.
Saltwater Cliffs, yeah.
I picked Narset because she's great. We're going to do it. Come on, we're fine.
We can't,
cast our
like, literally nothing.
What are we even hitting with?
Nothing. I was going with your plan by suggesting we take the land, and you went with a shit version of your plan. What is wrong with you?
See if we could do it. She's hexproof. This is gonna be sweet. She's a 6-mana 3/2. What more do you want? We should hit like a Doom Blast or something, and then we can flip the Doom Blast, and then she'll
like. The Scarred Barons was actually good for us.
Oh yeah.
In either plan.
Oh yeah. I know.
You're such an asshole.
So I'm gonna cast her. Trap Essence.
Backwater. Backwater. Oh my god.
Speaking of backwater, it's in your lungs.
It's in my lungs. There was also a Death Frenzy there, which I'm a fan of in this format.
I like it too. You know what I like better? Narset. We've got 2 of the clan leaders. We're playing clan leader tribal. It's gonna be rough to get the other 3 in the last pack, but it's not impossible. It's like, what's the worst one?
The worst one is Narset in draft. It's Narset. I've cast her in standard.
What are we hitting? We Fate?
We Fate and
Singing Bell? King Dream, that's pretty good. Get a 2/2.
get a 2/2.
It's not our only creature. We're gonna have our 4/5 out. What was I gonna take over the Stillwater Cliffs? Yeah, that was a good time.
Swiftwater Cliffs. You wanted to take. You took Narset over a fixing land, but you wanted to take a fixing land over the.
The Sultai Rare.
So good. Necropolis Fiend might be. No, it's really good in draft. Like it's really.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Bivouac. Bivouac. That's just the pick, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't have any red.
Yeah, we do. Narset. And our team and our Bear's Companion.
Well, the Bear's Companion, yeah.
We're running the Narset.
We're not running the Narset.
She's not good, but it's just fun.
We're not running the Narset.
We can hit tons of great stuff.
We can't hit anything good.
We can hit 3 things. 4 things.
You forgot the banner, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
5 things. Get the borders in there.
We can't run Narset.
Let's run Narset.
For the love of God, don't run Narset.
It's going to be great.
I will be so sad if you run Narset.
We need more of these morphs. Like a whole shit ton more of these morphs.
Okay. This has gone way off the rails, and it's all your fault. It's all your fault.
Look, we got a curve. Bingo.
That's what you want?
Or the Glacier
Despise is good. Cool.
This is a great early blocker. Green seems to be our heaviest color. It's very
Combo
good
with the thing.
Communication? Probably just this, right? Yeah.
Sure.
We gotta cast our spells.
Yeah, but not the Narset.
What do we got now? Look, sure, look. 1, 2, 3.5, 4, 5, 5.5. That's not that bad at all.
It's pretty bad.
We could just cut the red if you really want.
I want to cut the Narset. I don't care about...
She's so cool,
I
though.
don't care about the Bear's Companion.
She's
the
so
Bear's
cool,
Companion, I'm totally fine with. Please cut the Narset. I know she's cool.
Cast to scout the borders.
Dennis, you need an outlet for this, and I'm gonna say this to you now as a friend, as someone who cares about you, as someone who doesn't want to see you go down this path with your limited play. Make an EDH deck.
You need to let the steam out.
You need to let this out of you, so in a setting where there's not tickets on the line.
This is the best deck. This is the best limited deck I've ever drafted in my turn.
No, it isn't. Oh my god.
We're just gonna LSV it, draft a seemingly terrible deck, and then
win.
Just to destroy everybody.
We need a treasure cruise. That's what we need.
We need to go back. We need a time machine. Let's be honest.
We're
Caves.
gonna go back in time.
Awesome caves.
What?
People are gonna be sad looking at all those good cards we passed. But what I said would happen is happening with the lands though.
What?
We're
getting
getting
all
all
the good ones in Pack 2.
Now Pack 3 just has to go absolutely fantastically.
Yeah, all that has to happen is we get past all the sickest cards in Pack 3 and then win the draft because we draw well and our opponents have no lands in their deck. That's what we need.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Like people submitting the 80 card decks against Sin. That kind of stuff.
Should we tell people about the mystery seal we did before this?
No, it's a mystery.
Ooh. Oh, that makes it sound like it's going to come out. It's not coming out.
No. What happened was we tried to... We figured it was Halloween yesterday for us. When this comes out, it'll be Halloween 2 days ago.
It's probably going to come out an hour after you
After I leave and... so it was Halloween yesterday. We figured we'd do one of the spooky seals that Magic Online are running, except it went miserably. Absolutely no. No.
It's such a bad card.
It's actually terrible. It's the worst Ascendancy by quite a long way.
Probably just this.
I mean, there's another banner. There's another Scout the Borders, which might just be better. I think Scout the Borders might just be better.
Between Sidisi and Hobbless Fiend and Mandals.
Yeah. No, Teamer Ascendancy, like, even you have to admit that Teamer Ascendancy doesn't do it.
We're kind of on crazy thing why I stick this Flock. I don't think we would Scout the Borders even very good. I don't think Flock's great, but it's fine. I
think Flock's terrible.
It's a morph that you can always cast, you know.
And we also have the Kindry thing.
Hey.
Is that what we want?
He's very
Embodiment of Spring. Perfect.
No, it doesn't do it.
Perfect.
That's terrible.
Perfect.
It's miserable in 5 color.
So good.
So terrible.
So good.
Why?
Because it's just not a smoke tether.
Hookdog's a great card. Awesome. He's great. Happy to see that.
Why doesn't Embodiment of Spring work out of curiosity?
It's
I've given up caring at this point. Why just
it's fixing the
explain to me with your weird little mind why the specifically designed fixing spell isn't good enough for a 5 color.
Because it's fixing that requires 2 colors.
Okay.
Which means you're already 2/3 of the way, 2/5 of the way there.
Oh yeah, okay.
But you have to have drawn. Oh, Wetland Sandbar, awesome.
Trap Essence, man. It's the worst card.
It's really bad. Actually, why does it have to be a creature? Because Trap Essence, because the flavor, but that's terrible.
Cancel?
Can't run it.
Rotting Mastodon with our Kindry Invocation.
Sounds good.
2 mana, 8/8.
Look, this actually isn't that terrible. Like all things
there is a world here where we cut Bear's Companion and Narset and have a decent deck.
Dude, if we cut the Abzan guy, we're just insulting again.
Yeah, we have a bit of a splash. Well, all we have is the stupid Scarab Barons for the... We could cut 3 cards and have a deck. Stubborn Dawn has a pretty good card.
Not unlimited.
I like it unlimited.
So you think we just do this?
Not Sidisi. Not Sidisi. Get Sidisi back in there. I'm saying it's an option. Wooded Foothills.
Not really worth anything.
Kindry Invocation. Blossoming Sands.
The pick for the deck is Abzan Guide.
For the 5 color.
For the 5 color.
For the Sultai is Kindry Invocation.
And look, this is the Sultai deck so far.
And it's actually good. We need to draft 7 more Sultai cards to have a Sultai deck.
We can splash the Abzan Guide.
We can. So I think it's Kindry here.
Tuskguard Captain's really good too, though.
Sorry?
Tuskguard Captain.
Yeah, but there's a lot of synergy in our deck for Kindry.
Alright, okay.
Monastery Flock is pretty cool with Kindry.
Monastery Flock, Necropolis Fiend is...
Archer's Parapet, Rotting Mastodon. If we pick up a Disowned Ancestor, again, that's a sweet curve.
So the fixing lands we have in this deck are literally these.
Well, we can play Bivouac, we can play Backwater.
We have a
Thornwood Fall. So we have 3 pieces of fixing, and if we wanted to splash our Abzan Guide, we can.
With the Scare Barons?
Yeah. I don't. Why did you cut the multi-snakeskin?
I hate it.
It's actually a pretty good card. I've won games by going turn 1 creature, turn 2 snakeskin, bash, 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 you die.
It's like the Madcap skills deal.
Yeah. Frontier Bivouac, Rattleclaw Mystic.
Rattleclaw Mystic.
Parapet, Swiftwater Cliffs.
Rattleclaw Mystic. It's a ridiculous card.
It's very good.
It's insane.
I'm looking at other things.
I mean, the 5 color, we don't have. There's no reason to go 5 colors.
If we wanted to go 4 colors, it would be for white.
Yeah.
So Mystic is probably the best card in the pack.
It's just really good.
Mm-hmm. Ice Feather Raven,
great card.
Sweet.
Oh, why are we back in 3 colors? This is bullshit. Trying to have fun. Now we're just getting a good deck.
Look, we did a version of forcing 5 color. What we did was, and we did this a lot in
Dragon's Maze?
It wasn't Dragon's Maze, it was
Cube?
Let me finish it.
M12.
We did this a lot in Born of the Gods. Born of the Gods draft, where we stay open entirely in pack 1. Wait. Slow down. Swarm Bloodflies is good. Disowned Ancestor works really well with our plan. You've already clicked on the incremental growth. Disowned Ancestor would be my pick here.
Alright.
But we're taking incremental growth because Dennis has the most.
So fuck. We only have 12 creatures. Oh, we actually have 14.
Yeah, but we need 1 on the board to make those creatures.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, she makes creatures too.
Yeah, but she is a creature herself, is it? Like,
but like she can produce more than 1 creature by herself.
Sure. But you still need to
Dude, this thing's insane. It goes from I'm behind sometimes it goes from I'm behind to I'm ahead.
Sometimes it goes from I'm behind to, oh look, nothing happened.
Sometimes there's nothing. But in the cases where it does something, and the cases don't require a lot. They require you to have 2 to 3 creatures.
Yeah.
It puts you astronomically far ahead.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever cast it?
I have. And the 3 times I've cast it, Punch or Awaken the Bear.
Punch. I like Awaken the Bear. Oh, do we need the creature?
Would we rather have Scaldkin than Witness? No.
We actually have 14 creatures, remember, so it's actually fine. Punch. People like Punch a lot better than Awaken the Bear. Punch probably just better.
I don't like Punch more than Awaken the Bear.
I know, but people do.
I much prefer Awaken the Bear.
And I do too, but Punch is better, I think. I prefer.
I don't know. There's a lot of good instant speed removal in Cant.
Not really.
I think there is.
Between Murderous Cup, Bring Low, Smite the Monstrous, that's kind of it.
Murderous Cup, Bring Low, Smite the Monstrous.
Those are all very high picks as well, so.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
I love me some combat tricks, but Savage Punch
So, Soothsayer, do you do anything? It does something. Oh my god, I have a story about Ugin's Nexus.
Can we decide Loxodon, Soothsayer, or Hung Jungle Hollow?
It's probably Jungle Hollow, but I want Woody Loxodon.
We're fine for fixing, don't worry about it.
I think it's Woody Loxodon in that case.
This is pretty good in our deck. Put some more stuff in our bin for our delve.
It's a 5-mana 2/5 versus a Morpher and possibly the best common.
Sure. There's our Awaken the Bear.
Water Whirl's also pretty good.
We just take that?
Yeah, I think we can play a Water Whirl.
Okay.
I have a story, don't let me forget. I'll tell the story when we finish the draft.
Squad or chill?
Is it not Stroke?
No, it's not. Squad or chill?
I think it's Stroke.
I disagree. It's not that good.
Okay. Well, in that case, Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
With incremental growth, I guess. Kind of. I like chill quite a bit. This is just a pretty good deck now.
Yeah, it's actually gone surprisingly well.
I'm annoyed.
We managed to salvage it after your...
what?!
Abzan Guide.
Annoyingly, we want the Abzan Guide and the Blossoming Sands. Let's splash.
Well, if we take the Blossoming Sands, we can play our Abzan Guide.
We don't really need to, though. It's not worth it, you know?
Okay, in that case, it's Stroke. Or Sagu Archer is also pretty good.
We don't need the creature. He's not very good. It's pretty good with Kintry Invocation, though.
Well, anything is good with Kintry Invocation. Like, we have 5 mana, 5 toughness things. So in my book, it's Stroke for the board.
Okay.
Or Stroke for the main, I'd also play.
I'd play it over this Monastery Flock that we have here.
So let's take another Monastery Flock. What does Kara Dreadmore do? It doesn't do anything, does it?
No, it's crap.
We can bring in Flock against
we
super
just play 22.
aggressive decks.
Just play 22 lands, actually. Or 18 lands.
18 lands, yeah, seems pretty good.
Got very high curve.
Well, can we cut the banner before we cut Stroke?
I've already cut the banner.
Okay. Bellstrike. Bellstrike's pretty good.
It's better than this?
Yeah. Don't let me forget to tell my Ugin's Nexus story.
This is just a pretty good deck now. Mastodon is purely in here for these bad boys. Not a terrible card.
Skullkin, if we need flying creatures.
There's a Nexus, pick it up.
That wasn't the same Nexus.
Isn't it a mythic?
I think so. It's a funny card.
Okay, you can tell your story now.
Okay. So, I was running a draft, and a match went to time. And I had to make a ruling that I'd read about, but had never, ever thought I was actually going to have to make a ruling about.
Because you run the event.
Yeah.
This in college.
Yeah. So, game goes to time, 5 extra turns, right?
Does an extra turn from Mugen's Nexus count?
Turn 1 goes to player A. Turn 2, player B destroys his own Ugin's Nexus. Turn 3 goes to player B.
He steals a turn.
That's how that works. Then player A gets turn 4, player B gets turn 5.
Guy only got 2 turns.
Yeah. When he should have had the 3.
Wow!
It was so cool.
That's insane! What do you think the percentage of times that's happened is?
0.
I think the percentage of times where Ugin's Nexus has been destroyed has happened. It's been 100 because it was the only time that's ever happened. This is a 3 is a little low, but it's actually okay.
Do we want
the guides now because our mana's kind of sketchy?
I just meant the flocks because it combos really nicely with our kin trees.
Between Woolly Loxodon, Necropolis Fiend, Mandrills, Glacial Stalker, Mastodon, the thing, where's it? The Archer's Parapet. We got enough to make them okay. Like, and even then, yeah, we're fine, you know.
Okay.
So,
this is totally fine, right?
There's some morphs here. Euromorph.
Hooting Mandrills is more like a 5 or 4 drop.
This is a morph.
Yeah.
This is probably like a 6 drop, really.
Yep.
These are creatures which are probably like 4 or 5 drops.
In a perfect world, 3 mana 5/5, 3 drop 5/5s.
Pretty good. Do you want the skateboard?
I think we do.
Fills up our bin.
Helps with fixing.
All this stuff. Do you want this Water World? Probably pretty good.
Water World's just strong.
Okay, let's run. No mountains or islands.
Cast it off Rattleclaw Mystic and just hoping for white mana.
Somewhere, yeah.
Oh my god.
Can we splash for Narset?
No. If we're going to splash for anything, it's Abzan guy.
But no, it's not. It's Narset.
We'll see you in round 1, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll keep Dennis under control.